Hi, I'm Calvis Jonerice, and I'm the Director of Business Development at IPS. In this presentation, you will learn about three unique products offered by IPS in our tool inspection products line. We developed this product line because tool size and surface matters. So tooling size, when specifically talking about body makers, affects can weights. And that is extremely important in today's market where the goal is oftentimes to minimize the metal that is inside of a can. And tooling surface finish matters because surface finish affects tooling performance inside of both the body maker and the necker, as well as through other processes inside of the can manufacturing line. The first piece of equipment that we'll talk about is the ToolScan 2.0. And we always like to start with why a specific piece of equipment was created in the first place. So why use the ToolScan 2.0? First off, body maker tooling sizes determine the can weight. So having a gauge that measures body maker tooling very repeatably is extremely important in maintaining the right can weight. And it is the recommendation of IPS as well as countless professionals worldwide that tooling should always be measured after every single regrind, that is either by an outside vendor coming into the plant or a regrind that was performed at the plant. So allowing a tool to be stabilized and measured prior to putting it in the inventory shelf is very important. And inconsistent measurement gauges cause downtime and performance issues. So downtime comes because if we can't rely on the measurement written on a tool, the body maker operator, for example, may not have the confidence of changing a tool and knowing that the body maker will always provide the correct can height. So inconsistent measurements are seen in the tool room by body maker operators coming back with tooling that did not work. So it's always good to discuss what the customer actually needs and what current solutions they have for measuring body maker punches and dies. Typically, there will be one of two options: old pieces of equipment, and this is either things like Trimix, which is a three probe uh, piece of equipment that is placed inside of an ironing or redraw die to measure the diameter, or for a punch, it is a uh, two probes and something like a Marpause gauge. So two mechanical probes that attempt to measure the diameter accurately for body maker punches. These are old pieces of equipment. They have the main pain points of inconsistency and lack of repeatability when trying to really control can weights. New pieces of equipment such as Z-Mics or Beta Laser Mic or OEG have other problems because these are higher tech gauges. They have the potential to either have problems in the field, and getting remote support from the manufacturer may be a challenge depending on your global location. Or the challenge is that these newer gauges cost a lot of money, or they may require two gauges to measure both punches and dies. And so if there are pain points, the ToolScan will typically address them. This is the ToolScan 2.0, and it is designed specifically to measure punches and dies. On the punch, it will measure the outer diameter as well as perform a profile scan of the step of the punch. And by measuring the outer diameter, it will actually report three values. That will be the major diameter, the step, as well as the taper on the punch. On ironing and redraw dies, it measures the inner diameter, and we are currently working on adding a roundness measurement to this ToolScan 2.0. Repeatability of this gauge is the best in the industry, and it is plus or minus 15 millionths of an inch or 0.38 microns. Again, this is the best in the industry, and repeatability is extremely important in making sure that you have consistent body maker uptime as well as consistent can weight. And all of this happens in a very short measurement time. So no measurement on this gauge for either punch OD or die ID will take more than 15 seconds. And that is accomplished by a fast measurement profile, but also by the fact that the fixtures inside of the gauge never have to be changed. As you see here, both punches and dies can be measured with the same fixture setup, and any size range of punches and dies can also fit on these fixtures, so that is a very good selling point of this gauge. Finally, the ToolScan 2.0 has been designed to be integrated with the tool control system. Tool Control is a tool tracking and inventory control system offered by IPS, and it is designed specifically for the can plant environment, and it works wonderfully with the ToolScan 2.0. In this video, we'll show you a quick measurement of a punch. So the first thing you will see is the operator place the punch inside of the gauge, after which he will press the start button. The measurement head will move to 3 different locations, take 3 measurements, and return home. And once this is completed, it will report 3 values back: the major diameter, the step, as well as the taper of the punch. And so we eliminate user error by combining the ToolScan 2.0 and the tool control system. These are sister products. Both of them can work independently, but provide the best results when combined together. And in this video, we will show you how it looks like using the ToolScan 2.0 and the tool control together. And so in this video right here, we will see that a die is placed inside of the gauge. And at this point, they will scan the barcode that is on the die itself. And I'm going to stop it here because we want to show that by that quick scan, it will pull up the correct tool profile. That is the tool type, a die. It is the serial number, and it is the correct calibration group so that the most accurate measurement possible is performed. So a quick scan and then the go is pressed. And the measurement head will move to the left of center before it will scan across center to the right, and it will report back the largest value, which is the true ID that the user cares about. And at this point, that information is automatically shuttled into the tool control digital database. So you can always rest assured that the most accurate measurement is residing in your inventory, and you know what you have on hand, and you can trust in the values of what your inventory has. So the main benefits of the ToolScan 2.0 include better control of can weights, and we do this because of its high level of repeatability. So with a high level of repeatability, we make sure that the measurements can be relied upon by the body maker when they put new tools in. And because the repeatability is so high, we can also aim to reduce can weights and consistently keep them low. It's also decreased bodymaker downtime, as I mentioned, because inventory is accurate and repeatable, and bodymaker operators can rely on the measurements that they see. Oftentimes, when we go into can plants, they will have problems where tooling comes back from a bodymaker operator when they're making a tooling change. We've been in plants where this happens 1 out of every 2 times. And immediately after installing the tool scan, there are 0 tooling changes required because the tool scan is accurate and repeatable. And finally, the main benefit of the tool scan, its ability to connect with tool control and the power that this provides the plant of knowing a real-time inventory and an accurate real-time inventory. The second product that we'll talk about in this presentation is ToolView. So why was ToolView created by IPS? First off, it's important to understand that small tooling surface finish defects can cause big problems. So it's important to visually inspect tooling, specifically if regrinding ironing dies in-house. Sometimes can plants, as opposed to grinding down to a specific size, grinder operators will grind to clean, which means that they are taking off the minimal amount of material possible. And in these situations, the result of this can be that the entire land of the ironing die is not fully cleaned up. And if this type of a tool ends up back in inventory and into a body maker, that body maker will not perform with that tool. So regrinding isn't always perfect, and because of that, it's important to inspect. So depending on the customer, there are various solutions that exist for visually inspecting tooling, ranging from tooling is not visually inspected currently to they have some sort of a magnification device to look at the tooling up close. Either way, there is likely some level of pain points associated with this. Either they don't have a solution, or the current solution is either not fast enough or not powerful enough. This is the tool view, and it is an all-in-one package for digital tool inspection. So it is a digital microscope system, which is what you see right here. This is the digital microscope. This is a monitor that comes with it, which provides the great magnification of 50 to 200x. And there is a body maker die fixture. So when inspecting ironing dies specifically after regrind, this fixture allows you to locate the microscope to look at the land, and we can spin the ironing die while looking at this large monitor at the land on the entire perimeter of the ironing die in quick magnification. So you're able to truly do 100% visual inspection on the land of a reground ironing die. We also have land width measurement capability. So by seeing the land on the screen right here, there is a digital tool that allows you to measure the land width. And finally, it allows you to capture photos and video to share with either coworkers, administrators, or even a vendor. The main benefits, again, of ToolView are easy inspection of tooling surface finish. And though we talked primarily about bodymaker dies, there are ways to use this system to inspect any type of tool. Again, it's always important to inspect ironing die lands 100% before inventory, and the ToolView gives you an easy way to do this. And finally, it allows you to easily share inspection photos and videos with the appropriate people. Having gone over ToolScan 2.0, Tool Control, and ToolView, It's important for us to answer any and all questions the customer may have, so we're always here to answer questions, whatever they may be. Thank you for watching.